Welcome back to High Stakes. Today, we will be discussing the following MLB matches that is happening on Tuesday, August 15, 2023. We will be providing our team, total and prop picks for the day. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If you want access to our premium picks, you can check out our Patreon page. You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description and comments section below. Arizona Diamondbacks vs Colorado Rockies. Take Arizona on the money line. And here is why. Arizona enters its series with the Rockies at 59-59 and is 2.5 games out of the final wild card spot. The Diamondbacks' offense has come down to life a bit, but Arizona is still slashing .25, 3.323, 3.419, which ranks 11th, 14th, and 10th in the majors, while on the road are slashing .246, 317, 411, and since the All-Star break are hitting .239, 311, 391. Meanwhile, against left-handers, Arizona bats .251, 319, 399 and against Blatch, Gurriel Jr. is 1-1, Pham bats .800 and 5 abs, Walker is 1-4, Ahmed is 1-5, Mart is just 1-10, and Perdomo and Kennedy are 0-2. The Diamondbacks are expected to start right-hander Slade Cecconi, who's 0-0 with a 2.84 ERA in 2 appearances this season, with one being a start. In his last outing, he went 1.2 innings against the Padres back on August 11, allowing 1 hit and striking out 1. In his lone start, he went 4.2 innings against the Giants, giving up 2 runs on 4 hits and striking out 2. As a pitching staff, Arizona has a team ERA of 4.64, which ranks 25th. I like Arizona on the money line in this one, even though the D-backs are giving the ball to Slade Cecconi, who has only made 2 appearances this season. In both appearances, the righty has done good enough and I expect him to go 4 or 5 innings and really keep the Rockies' offense in check. Although Blatch has pitched well this season, Arizona has been able to hit him pretty well, and I trust the Diamondbacks' bullpen and offense enough to get some timely hits and shut down Colorado's offense to get the win. For our total pick, take the under here. And here is why. Colorado enters its series against Arizona with a record of 45-73, which is last in the NL and 3rd worst in the league. The Rockies are also 25-30 at home and will be starting left-hander Ty Blatch, who's 1-1 with an ERA of 4.22, while in his last start, he went 6 innings, allowing 1 run on 3 hits against the Dodgers. The lefty is 1-1 with a 2.14 ERA in his last 5 games, 4 starts, and pitched 0.2 scoreless innings against the Diamondbacks this year, but did allow 2 hits. As a pitching staff, Colorado has a team ERA of 5.49, which ranks 29th. Although this game is getting 2 pitchers with limited major league experience, I like the under in this one. A big reason why is both teams' offense has struggled since the All-Star break and I expect those struggles to continue. This season, Arizona is 62-49-7 in hitting the under while on the road and is 28-27-2 in hitting the under. Colorado, meanwhile, is 68-50 in hitting the under and 29-26 in hitting the under at home. Baltimore Orioles vs San Diego Padres. Take San Diego money line. And here is why. After dropping the series' first game, Baltimore held the Mariners to just 3 runs over the last 2 games. Game 3 featured the Orioles winning 5-3. The game was knotted at 3 apiece after 9 innings, but Cedric Mullins hit a 2-run shot in the top of the 10th. The Orioles finished with 9 hits on the day, with Ryan Mountcastle being the lone player to log multiple successes. Kyle Bradish got the start and struck out 7 batters over 6 innings, while allowing 2 runs. RHP Jake Flaherty is slated to take the mound for his 14th road start of the season. Flaherty holds an 8-7 record to go with his 4.33 ERA. He's been throwing some of his best on the road this season in regard to his ERA, but opponents are hitting at a split high of .286. As such, he's allowed 83 hits in 74.1 innings. However, Flaherty has managed to still log strikeouts, and he's kept home runs in check, allowing just 7 over this span. During night games, he's posting his lowest ERA, but opponents have still managed to hit over .275 at the plate. He's hurled well during the course of August, as he's dropped his opponent batting average significantly and has retired 16 batters in 11 innings. This is coming off his highest home run rate in July, so the increased ball command does provide some comfort for Orioles backers. Baltimore enters this contest with a run differential of +65, which is good for 8th in the league. The Orioles sit in the bottom half of the league in both overall batting average and home run rate, but they've managed to climb inside the top 10 in terms of runs scored per game. The Orioles have tended to hit their weakest both on the road and during night games. However, even with their night splits being their weakest, over half of Baltimore's homers have come under the lights. What has helped the offense generate runs has been, in large part, due to Baltimore's ability to drive home runners. of which they're among the best in the league. This has been boosted by their top 10 extra base hit rate, but also due to the Orioles sitting in the top half of the league in regard to strikeouts per game. The offense has been hot in August, hitting .269, a monthly high at the plate and notching 22 doubles in 12 games. While the Padres have fallen from grace, they'll welcome to the mound a fresh Michael Wacha, who has thrown well this season, particularly when hurling from his home mound. Flaherty has posted low ERAs on the road and during night outings, but opponents are hitting .275 or better in each setting. Something the hot Padres should be able to take advantage of. During the course of July, Flaherty finished with his highest home run rate, and the Padres have already totaled 15 over 11 games. Look for them to get on track at home. For our total pick is Flaherty has allowed more hits than is comfortable, but has done well to limit runs. What's more, the Padres sit in the bottom 10 in overall batting average and have tended to hit a bit worse at night. The Orioles have posted their weakest batting average both on the road and during night games. This is on top of Wacha, who is holding opponents to right around .200 when he's throwing at home. Look for both pitchers to find success here, take the under. Tampa Bay Rays vs San Francisco Giants. Take the Rays on the money line. And here is why. Zach Littell is expected to take the mound for the Rays. In his last start, he went 6 innings, gave up 7 hits, 0 walks, 3 earned runs, and struck out 5 batters in a loss against the St. Louis Cardinals. Littell has a record of 2-3 with a 4.10 ERA, 1.32 WHIP, and a 36.6 KBB ratio in 6 starts and 19 total appearances this season. Opposing batters are hitting .289 against Littell this season. Tampa Bay has been very good on offense this season. The Rays rank top 10 in the league in runs, home runs, RBIs, stolen bases, batting average, SLG, and OPS. The Rays pitching staff has been very good this season. They are top 10 in the league in ERA, hits allowed, runs allowed, home runs allowed, walks allowed, WHIP, and batting average against. Tampa Bay is second in the AL East and currently holds the top wild card spot in the AL. They are dealing with numerous injuries to their starting pitchers, most notably ace Shane McClanahan. The Giants have been poor on offense. They are bottom 10 in the league in hits, home runs, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. San Francisco has especially been struggling lately on offense. The Rays rank top 10 in the league in runs, home runs, RBIs, stolen bases, batting average, SLG, and OPS. Both teams have a lot to play for, but the Rays are playing better lately. Tampa Bay will win this matchup despite not having Wander Franco in the lineup. For our total pick, take under 8.5 runs. And here is why. Zach Littell has allowed 3 or fewer earned runs in 3 straight starts. He gets a good matchup against a struggling San Francisco offense. The Giants are bottom 10 in the league in hits, home runs, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. Tampa Bay's offense will be missing a key piece as Wander Franco will not suit up. Both teams will struggle to score runs in this contest. The under will hit in this matchup.